Okay, so when we just starting the requirements, so the material number, delivery date, and plant and quantity, these are the mandatory. Now coming to that, cost center is nothing but like a department. Okay, what is the department? We have the HR department, so human resource. Okay, and we have the finance department. Okay, we have admin departments. Okay, we have material service department, maintenance department, like that we have. Okay, sometimes what will be happen, we will get the requirement from the department. Okay, if I'm running that, if I'm the HR, maybe I need some consumables. Okay, so that is my requirement. Okay, so you will get this requirement sometime from the cost center. So in this case, what you need to use, you should be use the account assignment category. Okay, so when you getting some requirement from the cost center, that means it is not for the stock purpose. It is the like we are directly consumption purpose. Okay, so when we get the requirement for the cost centers, okay, you must be use the account assignment category for the consumption. So what is the use of this account assignment category? Okay, if I'm using the account assignment category, where the stock will not come to my location. That means here again you need to understand that there is the 2 points, plant and store location. Okay, so what is the plant, what is the store location? If I have entire building, okay, I have, suppose let's say I have entire building that if I'm considering as a plant, okay, there might be small rooms are there, storing rooms, that we consider as a store locations. Okay, clear? So what is the store location? What is the plant? So plant can be have the multiple activities. It might be can be have the storing capacity. It might be have the operations, and it might be have the packing, and it might be have the transportation. All these things will be happen in the plant. But again, location is the store location is nothing but like a, it is only for the purpose of the keeping the stock, or it may be particular activity which are performing, especially for the one store location. Okay, so when we are using the account assignment category, the stock will not to store in the store location. It will be directly going to the HR department or finance department or admin department or some other requirements, directly consumption. So consumption purpose, whenever you are using for the consumption purpose, you must be use the account assignment category. Is it clear? Okay, I'll show you that what is the account assignment category later, but I just giving that heads up on that. If you are using the, when you're creating the purchase requisition, okay, along with this information, if you find that any account assignment category information, okay, that means it is not for the stock purpose. The stock will is not for the store purpose. It is directly consumption purpose. Okay, consumption is nothing but like how it is like I am directly using the product. Whenever I'm getting the stock, it's directly going for usage, not for storing. Okay, is it clear?
Okay, yeah, clear. Can I take it for indirect procurement?
Yeah.
Usually
Correct.
we need cost center and account assignment.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So Ram is new, right? So that's why I'm not using these words.
Yeah. Please tell me. Even I very clear about this.
Yeah, correct. Okay. Now, if I'm using for a storing purpose, okay, that means we can say stock materials. So we have like non-stock materials and stock materials. These are the stock materials. So what happens? Stock materials. Okay, you must be stored into the store location. So when you receiving the stock, it will be stored into the store location level. In that case, we will not be used any account assignment. Sorry. Okay. So stock materials. Okay. So stock materials and non-stock materials. So when I'm using the stock materials, okay, I'm just keeping the stock in my plant and store location. Plant and store location. Okay. Okay, so stock materials and plant and store location. So when there is a stock materials, okay, stock will be stored into the plant and store location. In this case, we don't need to be use the account estimate category. Okay, Ram, it's clear.
Sir.
Okay, now how we will get the stock materials requirements? Okay, so might be I have the stock levels. Okay, I have the stock levels. Might be okay if it is beyond the stock or it may be uh, getting down to the my levels of the stock. So the system it might be create automatically the requirements. Okay, that means automatic purchase requisition will be created. That means automatically the identification requirements are finding. Okay, or we will be creating manually based on the requirements. Manually purchase requisition also. Yes. Okay. So what is the stock levels? What is the stock levels it is? Okay. If suppose let's see. Okay, so if there is a material, okay, I'm just expecting that every time, okay, there is a stock like 100 pieces. Okay. Okay, so this is the capability of my store location. Okay, capability of 100 pieces of my capability. Now, if I'm just to think that, okay, this is my place. Okay, so every day I'm just keeping the stock. Okay, so every day I'm just keeping the stock like at least 20 pieces is the my safety stock, the reorder point. Okay, so if I have the 100 pieces, I'm not worrying about that. Okay, if suppose, okay, after I'm consuming the stock or if I'm selling the customer, the stock coming to down and it is crossing this line and now I have the stock only 15 quantity, then immediately the system thinking that okay, our safety stock and our point is 20 at the 20 level, 20 quantity level, so must be rise the you must be write the requirement immediately. Okay, so then it will be again refill the remaining quantity. So the system automatically finding the requirements. Okay, that is also possible. And one thing is you can find what is the requirements and you can create a purchase requisition. So there is a possibility of creating the two, automatic and manual. Is this clear, Ram?
Again 1 minute. Repeat, sir.
Okay, this one you're talking about. You are talking about this one, or you want to repeat again? Total. Ram, you want to be repeat entirely, or you want to repeat this concept?
Stock level automatic purchase requisition.
Okay. Okay, I'll take the one example. Okay, so you have in your home. Okay, you have rice. Okay, so you are generally what you will do. You are buying 50 kgs of rice every month. You are buying the 50 kgs of rice. Okay. Okay, so what we will check when stock levels might be the stock levels getting down. Okay, stock levels getting down, and averagely, if I'm just thinking that okay, so when 2 kgs are there, I'll just order the product immediately to the uh, buyer, and I will get the back again 50 kgs of bag, rice bag, right? Okay, so here my actually capacity of the my store capacity is 50 kgs of rice bag. Okay, now when it is stock levels getting down to the 20 kgs, my it's alerting that okay, boss, you have only 2 kgs rice, so you don't have rice. Please get it the rice as soon as. Then you'll be ordering that 50 kgs. Correct or not? Hello.
Sir.
You got the point? I'm saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so when it is getting down the stock levels, the system automatically creating the purchase requisitions. Okay, and it is giving that, boss, you don't have stock, so I'm generating the requirement for 50 kg. Please proceed.
Okay.
Okay, that is the automatic purchase requisition. Okay, so
sir.
how automatic purchase requisition which is created, that is again the concept of MRP, material requirement plan. Okay, this is
Okay.
plan.
Okay. Sir.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
manual purchase requisition is nothing but like a, once you identify the requirement, maybe I have some today I have planning to buy some products and all. Manually, you are planning that and you are purchasing that.
Okay, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, this is the first step procedure, and the second one. What is the second one? So now I got the requirement. So material delivery plan, delivery date and plant and quantity and all the details I got that. Okay. Now, what is the next one? There is the two cases are there. Now, known vendor. Known vendor is the one case. Unknown vendor is the one case. Known vendor and unknown vendor. So what do you mean by unknown vendor? What is the known vendor? So I know the vendor who is supplying these products and he is my regular vendor. Okay. Okay. After creating that purchase requisition, okay, after the creating the purchase requisition, okay, if I know the vendor, what we will do? Generally, if you know who is supplying this 50 kg rice bag, what you will do? What you will do, Ram? Once, if you know who is supplying this product and what you will do in that case, immediately what you will do? General, don't think in SAP, just tell that. What you will do?
PR, sir. PO.
PO, right? So in this case, what we'll do, we'll create the order. Okay, we'll write the order. Okay, purchase order is nothing but like I'm just sending the order to the nearest to whoever
Vendor.
supplying that. Okay, so I'm just raising the purchase order. Okay, now after that, what we'll do, we will be receiving that, monitoring the PO and receiving the stock. Then once you receive the stock, then we are verifying the invoice and we are paying the amount. Okay, so we are verification, right? So this is the process of the known vendor. Okay, now coming to unknown vendor. Okay, if you don't know if you don't know vendor, what will do? If you don't know unknown vendor, so you don't know, then you have the requirements. What will do generally? You're starting to searching for the vendors. All right. So who are the suppliers? Correct. So, so suppose let's say in my nearest home, there are 10 rice stores are there. Okay. So what you will do? Where you are planning to buy stores? So immediately what you will do? You are asking that, boss, what is the price? What is the price? Please, can you tell me that what is the price? 50 kgs of bag, how much price? Okay, 50 kgs of bag, how much price? Do you have that Sona Masuri? Okay, so what is my recommend is like Sona Masuri rice and 50 kg bag, and it is required tomorrow. So tomorrow it is required in my home. So did they supplying or not? Okay, so all these aspects, what you are asking that you are informing that okay, you are sending this RFQ to supplier. Okay, RFQ is nothing but like a request for quotation. Request for quotation. Okay, so generally what we'll do, we just going and nearest to stores, all the stores, and asking that what is the price, what is the price, and what is the price. And okay, do you have that stock? And do you have, if you have a particular requirement, maybe I have to recommend Lalta brand, Sona Masur rice I required. So I'm just searching for the Lalta brand's rice brand. Okay, I'm just going to each and store and asking that what is the price, what is the price, what is the price. Do you have any discounts? Do you have any extra charges if you are supplying to my home? Okay, so any packing charges are there? All these things which we are asking. So the same layer here also in the request for quotation, what we are doing, okay, we are asking to the supplier, provide me entire your price quotation. Okay, so we are requesting. Request for quotation means we are asking to provide your price quotation. Okay, so we must be send this information to the suppliers, right? We must be send this information to supplier. So how you are sending, how you are tracking, that is the part of the RFP. Clear?
Okay, sir. Clear.
So, yeah, please. Okay, clear, right? Now let's assume that I got the information. So store 1 they said that okay 2500, okay store 2 they said that 2700, store 3 they said that 2900. So all it's the same brand and the prices will be different for the each and every store because of the maybe one person is wholesaler, one person is from retailer, okay, one person maybe they are adding that they would discount all this price. So I got the quotations. I got the quotations from the different suppliers. So the prices which we received from the suppliers that I have maintained in the quotation. Okay, clear? So RFQ is different, quotation is different. Clear?
Okay.
The RFQ we are
Yes,
asking. Okay, you don't know what is the prices and all. You just requesting them. Please provide your information. So in the quotation we have the prices which we received from the suppliers. Okay. Now I got the 10 stores, different prices. Okay, and some people they are saying that there is a labor cost. Some people they are saying that transportation cost. Some people they are saying that okay additional cost and all. So all which we are calculated and we are compared the price comparison. Okay, price comparison. So once you compare that, okay, what you will do, you will be selecting that best vendor because all it's same. Okay, the prices only is different. Who is my best vendor based on my prices and calculations? The system will give you that the rank 1. Okay, comparing that, and it will be give that okay is the best vendor comparing to the all the aspects. So when you doing the price comparison, you are not only doing the best price, okay, basic price. You are also doing that price charges, okay, transportation charges, okay. So all these charges, your discounts also you are considering. All this we are considering because if we are not considering, then basic price will be the same sometimes, but there might be have the different freight and transportation discounts and all. It will be store to store. It is different. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the process for the selection of the vendor. Okay. So now again, once you got that, now I got the vendor. So now I know the vendor name, right? Because I know that who is the best vendor, right? So immediately what we'll do again, we'll be creating the PO, GR, invoice, right? Okay. So once you know the purchase order, okay, you'll be creating the purchase order. Then you are monitoring the purchase order. Okay, monitoring the purchase order. Then you're receiving the stock. Okay, so again once you receive the stock, there might be different cases like you are putting into the block stock, you are putting into the quality inspection stock, and you are doing some verifications and okay, there again there are so many things are there in the goods receipt, but you are receiving the stock. Then invoice verification. So why you want to do the invoice verification? Do you know that why you want to do the invoice verification?
Payment. Proof of the payment, sir.
Okay, proof of the payment. That's you're paying, right, in a way. So that is the after they stamp it, then only you know that whether you paid or not. But why you want to be verified before paying that?
What are the materials are received matching the physical stocks and the invoice?
Correct. So in the PO, if you see that the price which is like if he is saying that 2,500 per 50 kgs. Okay. Now, oh my God. Hello, is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Okay. So power is gone. Okay, no problem.
Sir, audible, sir.
Okay. So PO price to 250, 2,500 500 rupees for 50 kgs. Now I received that 50 kgs. Okay. Now when I receive that invoice, it is received like 3,000 rupees for 50 kgs. So if you not verify that, and you are proceeding for the payments and all, then it is lost, right? You receive, you are proceeding for payment. So you must be verified that the price and the quantity, how much quantity which we received at the time of GR. If I received only 40 kgs of bag, if I just waited that, it is just showing like 40 kgs, but we received like 50 kgs, and again the price also is different. So do you pay that amount?
No, sir.
Ready to pay?
No.
No, right? Because you are verifying that. So the even the stock also it is receiving less, and even the price also it is high. So how I can accept this invoice? So I cannot, so I can reject this one, right? So the verification of invoice also very, very important. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So so this is the call P2P cycle, procurement to pay. So this is general business process. Okay, when SAP they started the designing the software, they just think that okay, the multiple cases they think that, and they just giving the this overview step. That is the P2P cycle, procurement to pay cycle. Okay, this is the
Okay,
call
sir.
procurement to pay cycle. Okay, so
Okay.
again, my question mark is here.
मुझे एक ऐसी टैलेंट की तलाश है जो मेरी तरह शादी
Okay. So again, the question mark is it everyone should follow the process?
Only consultant.
No. I'm saying that every business should follow the same steps here. PR, RFQ quotation, price comparison, and PO, GR. No, right? Because every business have their own style of the business process. Okay, so it generally SAP which is provided that generally I'm thinking that this business will be happen. Generally it is happen. So I'm just giving the value of this one. So sometimes what will happen? Okay, sometimes what will happen? It might be I have the already know vendor. Okay, even I'm already regularly purchasing this product. Okay, so I don't want to be find the requirements and all. I can directly create order. Then I can do directly PR and I can do the invoice verification, right? So there is nowhere there is a point like we must be follow this process steps. Okay, but this is the general process steps which we are generally following the all the businesses. Okay, but again depends on the client how they are proceeding. You must be suggest to the them how to they follow this one, right? Correct? Is it agreed?
Yes, sir.
Agreed or not?
Clearly, sir.
Okay, so because if I know the what product I'm buying every regularly, why I need to wait for the identification of the requirement? I don't need to create a purchase requisition. I can create a PO, right? And I can create a GR and I can create an invoice. So regularly I'm purchasing the product. Okay, suppose regularly if I'm purchasing some like snacks and all for the must have every regularly if I'm buying, then I don't want to be wait for the requirements. I don't do you have the stock or not. This is a daily items. Okay, daily consumable items. Okay, so in that case I can go directly and I can buy the POs. So like example milk. So every day I'm just buying the 1 liter. So do you want to be wait and do you want to be write the purchase requisition for every time? No, not required, because every day it's my recurring product, recurring buying product, right? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So in that case, I don't need to be go with the PR and RFQ quotation and all. It is not necessary. So, but SAP which is giving that, okay, these are the, we have the steps you can follow if you required, or if you don't want to follow, then wherever it is required, you just follow that. Okay, clear?
Okay, sir.
So,
Clear, sir.
as a part of the procurement to pay cycle, okay, so when in the interview point of view, if they are asking about the steps, you can inform that, okay, this is the process like purchase requisition and okay, we creating the RFQ and quotations, price comparison, selections of vendor, purchase order monitoring, GR, invoice, that we will do. Okay, clear?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Any questions on this one?
No, sir.
No, right? Okay. Now,
No, sir.
okay. So now let's go to the some other party process, some different process, that is third party procurement process. So leave it about the PTP. Okay. Now PTP cycle is completed. Now I'm going in the different process. So it is, I just said, right, it's not necessary everyone should follow these steps and all. Okay. But okay, they have the might be have the different kind of the process. Okay. So what is the process? Okay, if I am the running the online sales, online, I have the online sales or online store. Okay, my company is doing like we get orders from the customer, and I'm sending this information to the local vendors, whoever they're supplying. Okay, I'm requesting them to supply to the these two customers. Okay, so if you see that Swiggy, so what will happen in the Swiggy or Zomato? What will be happening? You are
Price
ordering in the Swiggy, okay? So there is a cases are might be the customer can supply directly to your store from the store, or the Swiggy employee can reach and they can send the goods to you, right? Do you know
Yes,
that
sir.
Swiggy and Zomato?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I know, sir.
Okay. So now if I go to the first is Swiggy company. Let's say Swiggy company. Okay. I'm just giving the different cases here. So then there is a company which is like a vendor who is supplying the who is producing the product. Okay. Let's assume that domain, the Domino's. Okay, Domino's. Now also we have one more, which is like let's say some biryani point. Let's say I'm something which is biryani point. Okay, that is a one biryani point is a one after sales. Okay, okay.
Sir.
Now they got the order. Swiggy got the order. Okay, so they got something which is like pizza order. Okay, they got something which is like pizza order. Okay, order pizza. First order they received. Who will receive the order? Who will receive the order?
Swiggy.
Swiggy will receive the order. Okay. So what happened once I get the order from the Swiggy, they will immediately informing to the Domino's. Okay, boss, you got the order. Please helping to ready the product and distribute the product. Okay. So in this case, what will happen? The customer, where is the customer? Is the customer here? Okay. Customer is here. Okay. So customer write the order. Customer write the order. Okay, this is the order. Now Domino's Swiggy order. Swiggy received the order. Okay, Swiggy order received the order. Now Domino's preparing the order. Okay, order ready. Okay, then what will be happened? The Domino's they will supply the goods to the customer. Okay, Domino's will supply goods to the customer. So this is the one case. Okay, there is one more case. Okay, there is one more case. If I got ordered biryani, okay, one packet of biryani. Okay, one packet of biryani. Okay, which I got. Okay, immediately he is informing to the biryani point, boss, you got a order, please ready with that order. Okay, so biryani point is okay, ready for order, ready to dispatch. Okay, the stock is ready, ready to dispatch. Now in this case, what will be happen? The Swiggy wala, okay, the Swiggy wala will supply the goods, okay, picking from the biryani point, and he will be supplying to the customer. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
what
sir.
will be happening in this case? One is the vendor itself he is supplying directly. One is Swiggy wala he is collecting and he is supplying the product. Okay,
Hmm.
correct or not?
Okay. Correct, sir.
Correct. Okay. So so if you order Domino's, you will get from the Domino's directly. You will get the order. The goods will come directly from Domino's. But if you order biryani point, it is supplying by some employee which is working in the Swiggy. He is supplying the goods. It will the biryani point customer will not send. Okay, biryani point to the he will be preparing the goods and he'll be ready to dispatch. But who will be picking the stock and sending the goods to the customer? Again, Swigwala, right? So in this case, okay, how third party will work? Third party procurement, how it will work? Third party procurement, what will be what is the process of third party? Okay, the order will received by company. The order will be received by company. Order will received by company. Okay, company will inform to the supplier. Inform to nearest supplier. Okay, the supplier will deliver the goods to customer directly. Okay, instead of generally what will be happen instead of this instead of supplier sending the goods, what will be happen generally? The company will receive the product and company will dispatch the goods, right? But here supplier will directly dispatching the goods. So that is the third party. Supplier.
Yes.
Okay. So if you have the still have the confusion, I can give you one example, which is like Amazon. Amazon. So do you know that Amazon?
Sir, I know.
Yeah. So Amazon have their own products. Amazon don't have the some products. So if I order something the product, okay, if I order into Amazon, Amazon what it will do? Okay, you are ordering from Hyderabad. Okay, Hyderabad nearest suppliers. Who are the suppliers are there? Okay, they can plan nearest suppliers and they will inform that okay, boss, you got this order. Can you supply this one? Yes. Okay, can you please dispatch directly to customer? So instead of the supplier sending back to the Amazon and Amazon preparing the pack and sending back to the customer, it is taking a long time. So what is your idea? Instead of instead of the waiting for a long time, okay, I am informing to the Amazon, informing to the supplier directly. You can dispatch the goods to the customer. Okay, so
Okay.
okay, so the company and customer okay, customer and supplier. Okay, okay, company, customer, supplier. Customer will ordering to company. Company again ordering to supplier. Supplier will send goods to the customer. Okay, correct? Correct or wrong?
Okay.
Okay.
Correct, sir.
So in this process we call third party procurement process because If I got an order and again I'm connecting with the supplier, again supplier sending back to me, and again I'm sending to the customer, it is like how it is like. It is like again transportation cost is high, packing cost is high, unloading loading cost high, and delivery also it's a delay. Okay, if I'm instead of I'm waiting to supplier sending to me, I can ask supplier directly send the goods to the directly sending to goods to the customer directly. Right? Correct or wrong?
Yes, sir, correct.
Okay. So in this case, what will be happen? Okay, this is called third party procurement process. This is called third party procurement process.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So any questions here? So
No, sir,
what will
no,
get
sir.
from customer? What will get? In this case, third party procurement process. What will get from customer?
Stock ordered
Customer, what
material.
will get? Huh? From customer to company, what we will get? Order.
Customer raised the order.
Yeah, customer raised the order.
Company received the order.
Yeah. So then
Company
also,
received the order.
and also I'll get a payment as well, right? From customer, I'll get that order and payment both, right? Correct or wrong?
Correct,
Is
sir.
it correct or wrong? We'll get a payment as well, right? Customer will pay, right? Amount. Customer will not pay to the supplier. Customer will pay to the company only.
Company.
Because if customer paying amount to the supplier, then what is the use of me? There is no use, right? Right. So payment and order will receive by then. Okay, company to supplier. Company will write the order, purchase order to the supplier, right? And
Yes, sir.
company will pay the amount to the supplier. Correct or wrong?
Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
So here we call as a customer order, and here we are calling it a purchase order. Right?
Yes,
and
sir.
here what will be happen only in the down case only delivery from the supplier to customer, it is happening only delivery.
Okay, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Now
take the screenshot and send the chats. Hello?
yeah,
Hello, sir. Sir, take the
Yes.
screenshot, send the chat, sir.
sure.
Okay.
Okay. Now you got that? Okay. Now let's see. I'll ask some questions. Sales order. Okay. So who will be creating the sales order? Who will write the sales order? So customer will write the sales order. So the sales order will be received by company. Company will receive the sales order. Correct?
Sir.
Company will receive the sales order. Then the PO created by based on the above, purchase order will be created by company to vendor. Okay. So purchase order will receive by vendor. Okay. And goods ship. From my point of view, there is no goods ship. No goods ship from my point of view. Okay. And there is no goods issue also. Okay. Goods issue also no. Okay. Then based on the vendor confirmation or customer confirmation, okay, we will be raising the invoice, okay, to the to vendor, and we will be raising the billing to customer. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear here or any doubts here?
No, sir.
Okay. So what is the sales process? What is the sales process? So as of now, we understand about the purchasing process, right? Procurement process. Now I will think about the sales process, just for understanding purpose. What is the sales process? First, we will get a sales order, okay, from customer. From customer, we will receive the order, okay. Then order preparation, okay. That is we call the order preparation is called outbound delivery, okay. We are preparing the outbound delivery. What we'll do outbound delivery, packing, unloading, loading, okay. Anything which you are doing for ready for that, you are doing that, okay. The next order preparation is completed, then issue the goods to customer. Issue goods to customer, right? That is called PGI, post goods issue. Post goods issue, okay. Then billing, okay. So this is the sales process, okay. Now in this process, you must be know about the from the company point of view, customer point of view, and supplier point of view. Okay, that means you must be aware about the sales process, and you must be aware about the procurement process. Okay, so that's what the first which is step, it is covered in here, sales order. Okay, the second which is not necessary because I am not preparing, because I already informed that supplier is sending the goods, so I am not preparing any outbound delivery, right? So these two cases are not required in this third party procurement process. So that's what, right? We only doing sales order, okay, and we are doing billing to the customer. So there is no order preparation, bill, and PGI, because these are not, I am not supplying these products. Who is supplying these products? Who is supplying these products?
Company.
Who is supplying the product?
Oh, sir. Supplier, sir.
Supplier, right? So supplier is supplying the product. So I don't need to be, because supplier can use some third party system as well. I'm not worrying about I'm using the SAP system. So in my point of view, I'm thinking about that. Okay, I need to do process like sales order and coming to procurement process. Procurement process is first step is PR, then step is PO, and the GR and the ER. Okay, this is my steps, general steps. Correct? PR, PO, GR, IR. Correct? Is it correct? Now, once I create the sales order, I will get the requisition, purchase requisition in background. Okay, the system itself creating the purchase requisition, that is the requirement identified that, and it will be creating the purchase requisition in the background. Okay, this is the automatic purchase requisition created. Okay, so this purchase requisition created automatically. Okay, automatically it is created from where it is created from sales order requirement. Okay, so it is also not necessary to create, it's already created. Once I created the sales order, then it is created a purchase requisition. Okay, so I'm just removing this one. Okay, and I'll be going sales order. The next process is purchase requisition created automatically from sales order. Okay, now the next step is I have the PR number, then I can go with the PO. Right, I'm creating the purchase order. Okay, now I'll be go here purchase order creation, the next step. Right, now this purchase order is sending to the vendor, supplier, and I requested that supplier, boss, you don't send to me, send directly the goods to the customer. Okay, then I will not receive the goods because I already informed the supplier, don't send to me, so I will not receive the goods, right? So here there is no GR. Okay, so no need to be entered here. Then I have to be clear the invoice to the supplier because he already sent the information, send the goods to the customer. Then I need to pay the amount to the supplier because he already sent. So that is the invoice receipt. Okay. So the overall process in the third party sales or third party procurement process. Okay. Third party procurement process. Okay. We can call third party sales or procurement process. So these are the steps: sales order, purchase requisition, purchase order, invoice, and billing. Clear?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Is it clear? So what is the process of the third party? So I am requesting to the supplier send the goods directly to the customer. Okay?
Hmm.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I will not force to the any of the business. You should follow this process. They have the different process. They have their own style of the process. They have their own style of the business. They can go with this process as well. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is called special stock procurements. This is called special stock procurement process. Clear? So in interview point of view, if
Clear.
you're asking about the special stock procurement process, okay, you must be say that third party is the one of the special stock procurement process.
Sir, this one take a screenshot, sir.
Which one is
Up,
there?
up. This.
Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's what I given the example here. Swiggy receiving the order, but Domino's sending the goods to the customer. Okay, so in this point, you don't need to be worried about that Biryani point. Biryani point again, it will be different, a normal process. So Swiggy, you customer received order to write the order to Swiggy, and Swiggy informed to Domino's. Domino's preparing and he sent to the customer. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the third party procurement process. Okay. Any questions here?
No, sir.
Any questions? No. Okay. Okay.
No.
Sushil, you have
This for this procurement, special procurement process, we will use that order F, right? F or something.
yeah,
For
different
creating
documents
TR.
are there. Okay, again, when there is a special stock procurement, we are using the item category. Okay. Okay, so when there is a item category that is a like, okay, so just differentiating the business to business. Okay, so in this item categories we have standard as well. Okay, and we have the third party as well. Okay, so if I selected third party, then you just in the PO there is item category. Okay, to differentiate. Even in the purchase equation also we have the item category to differentiate. Okay, that will be the third party process. Okay, so I'll just tell you when it is required those kind of information. I'll tell you, because if I'm explaining now also, this is just like a blind because you don't know what is there in the screen, right? So just understand the business process. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's understand the one more. So any doubts in this third party procurement process, or any doubts on the P2P cycle?
No.
No, right? Any questions? Okay. Now let's go to the next process, which is subcontracting process. This is also one of the special stock procurement process. So why I'm saying the special stock, because these are not following the standard process. This is the different based on their business. Different business have a different style of the business process. Okay. Now I'll be going the subcontracting process. Okay. Special stock procurement. This is also one of the special stock procurement. So what is the subcontracting process? So now, if you see that here we covered only entire plain If you see that here we covered the ST and Now we are covering like, okay, different. Okay. Yeah, just covering the subcontracting process. What is the subcontracting process? Anyone have the idea?
Subcontract process is like will be doing add-on or value-added service with the external supplier.
Okay. What kind of value added services?
It's the external part.
Okay. Okay. Now that this is my company and this is the subcontracting company. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I will give you a simple example. You can easily understand. Okay. So I have the red chilies. Okay. So but my recommend is red chili powder. Okay. But I have only red chilies. I'm manufacturing the red chilies. So in my I'm farmer, so I'm having only red chilies, but I don't have the red chili powder because I'm selling the red chili powders. So what we'll do? Generally in your home, if you bought something 1 kg of red chilies, but your mother is asking that red chili powder it is required, what will do?
We'll
Go to
give to
machine.
grind.
Yeah. So there is a nearest mill. Okay, you are giving this red chilies to them, and they are producing that. Okay, using this red chilies, they are producing the red chili powder. Right? Correct or not? Okay. Or
Yeah,
you have the
correct.
groundnuts. Okay, you need groundnut powder. What will do? So
We'll give to grinding.
grinding. So grinding also, it's a, suppose it's a I don't have that much of machinery. Okay, if I have that 100 kgs of groundnuts, so I don't have that much of grinder. So I'll be go the nearest service provider who is grinding at big machines. Okay, I can go and I can do the make it that as a groundnut powder. Correct. So here also same case in the company. Okay, I have the components, I have the raw materials and packing materials and everything. So I have the components. Okay, but I don't have the machinery. Maybe the reason is either it maybe machinery it is not there or manpower it is not there or time intervals also I don't have. Okay, might be there are so many cases I cannot produce this product final product from my company. Okay, my requirement is FG. My product is final product. Final product is the my requirement. Okay, but I have only components. So what do you mean by components? Components is nothing but like raw materials and packing materials and all. Okay, if I need to be prepare the groundnut powder, I need the groundnuts. If I need to prepare the red chili powder, then I need the red chilies. Okay, that is called component. It might be multiple or it may be single. So what we'll do? Okay, I will be sending these components to subcontractor. I will be sending the components to subcontractor. Okay, uh, like raw material. Okay, okay, raw materials and packing materials and all. I'm just sending that. Subcontractor, what they will do, they will do the process, production process, and they will complete the FG product and they will send back to you the final product. They will send back to you final product. So you'll get a FG product, finishing product here. Finished goods will get. Okay. So I'm receiving that. Okay, receiving final product from subcontractor. Okay, is it clear? So what is this? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Ram, any doubts here?
No, sir. No, sir.
Any questions here? So subcontracting process is simple. Yeah. Okay, I have the components. Okay, I have A, B, C, D components, but I need XYZ product. Okay, so I don't have manpower or machinery or anything. So I'm just going to the nearest subcontractor. That is like we can call as a job worker, or okay, we can also call as a job worker. Okay, so they will do the job work and they will complete the job. Okay, so I will be nearest. I'm going to nearest job worker and I'm requesting them please prepare the final product by using my components. They must be using my products. Okay, then so if I'm giving the raw materials and he is using some other raw materials, then I will not get them that much of quality because it's my own quality of the raw materials, right? So they must be used the my products. Clear?
Sir.
Any examples you can give? Any examples you can give? So do you know that sugar preparation, how did it happen?
Sugar can send to the subcontractor. Farmer send to the yeah. Farmer send sugar can send to the
Your voice is not
company.
audible. Can you speak loudly? Hello.
Sir.
Okay. So sugar canes. Okay. Generally from sugar canes we'll get a product. Okay. So there will be manufacturing sugar from sugar canes. Okay. So sugar canes will be get from the farmers. Okay. What they will do? The sugar canes will supply to the nearest sugar factory. Okay. What they will do? The sugar factory wala. What they will do? They will using these sugar canes and they will be produce the sugar. Okay.
Yes,
So that is one example. If you want to go with a simple example, you can take the red chilies. Okay? So the red chilies is the best example. You can send this information to the subcontractor. You can send this goods to the subcontractor, and they will make it a red chili powder. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Even turmeric also you can consider. Turmeric also. Okay. Turmeric powder. How will do turmeric? Turmeric you can send to nearest to subcontractor. They will mill and they will do the turmeric powder. Okay. So most of the whatever it is the like we have. So this is the called subcontracting process. Okay. So
Okay.
in this subcontracting process, components will be sending components who will sending
To the subcontractor.
components who will sending this components who will sending the components.
Subcontractor.
Hello, is it audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello,
Hello.
voice is
Audible,
too low. Why it suddenly?
Audible, sir.
No, very low, very low.
Oh. So my phone hang.
What about the Sushil? Your voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but your voice is audible. Only Ram Muslim. Okay, so component sending to subcontractor. Okay, and subcontractor will produce that, preparing the final product or what it is required a product. Okay, then final product sending back to our company. Okay, then we are paying amount to for service, not for entire product cost. We are not paying for the cost. We are paying for the preparation cost. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. So now you can drop a message, Ram. I think my voice is not audible. If you have anything, you just drop a message. Okay. Now, additionally, what will be happen? Additionally, what will be happen? Sometime you will also get if I just order something ABC. Okay. So I'm sending the products which is A plus B plus C product. This is the component. Okay. So by making this ABC product, okay. So I'm sending the products are ABC. Now I got the ABC also, the product menu. Okay. Now additionally I'm getting one D product also. This is not ordered. I didn't order this product, but additionally I'm getting this additional product that we call as a byproduct. Okay, so example, if you see that sugar cane, so once they produce the sugar, there is a waste product will get. Okay, there is a waste product which is called molasses. Okay, this is the it might be scrap product. It might be a scrap product, or it may be sometimes expensive product. So do you know that how they will prepare the oil? Anyone knows about the groundnut oil or something other coconut oils and all? Anyone knows about it? How oil will be produced? So there will be like when they are producing the oil, there will be like additionally there will be extra product which is coming black color that is using for the animals for food. Okay, so those are also what we are getting additionally. Maybe it is a waste product or something. Okay, that we call byproduct. That is sometimes it is very expensive as well. Okay, very costly. So those products also we are expecting to get the stock. So that called byproducts. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, then I think we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay. So any doubts on this subcontracting process?
No.
So did you understand that example? If just understand the example so that easily you can understand the process. So why we are saying the subcontracting process as a special stock? Because it's not like the PR and it's not like a standard business process. How we are doing the P2P process, PRP, purchase requisition, RFQ quotation like that. It is their style of the business. How it is like here. We first it will be creating the purchase order. So purchase order is the having the requirement of final product. Okay, but did the supplier can send the goods directly? No, because it is a final product. Okay, so did the supplier can supply this final product? No. Why? When they can supply? When you are issued a goods issued the components, because the subcontractor can only do the job work. That means he can produce that, but he don't have the raw materials. So raw materials who will provide? The company have to be provide the goods. Okay. Then once I get the once the supplier receiving the component, they can produce that the goods. Then they can send back to me. So that I can expect that the goods received at final product which I received. Goods received final product. Then I'll pay the invoice. So invoice for what is the for invoice? We are not verifying that. Okay, the final product cost we are not verifying. We are verifying that service cost. Okay, so whatever he did by from component to final product, what is they did the service that we are paying. Okay, so it's completely different. Okay, so that's why we call it as a special stock procurement process. So in interview point of view, if they're asking about the special stock procurement, you can say third party and subcontracting process.
Okay. In this, PR is not applicable, right, for the subcontract?
Subcontracting, sorry.
No, in subcontract, the PR they won't put PR to the subcontractor.
No
Just
need.
they will do the
No,
goods issue
no,
and
PR is the internal document. So whether
yeah,
it is
okay.
required, it is not required, depends on your company. Okay, because
Okay.
final products requirement how you are getting, maybe something which is like from sales orders or something which is like from the internal customer internal cost centers. So the requirements how you are getting is separate again. Okay,
Okay.
I'm just telling that the external process what we do. But again,
Okay.
PR whether it is required or not required, again that is optional. Okay. It is not mandatory. Okay.
Okay.
So this is in this case The item category will be subcontracting. Okay.
Okay.
So there is a letters like L and there is a letters like S. Okay. So in the PO when you're creating, you will be differentiating based on the letters. Okay. In the process.
Okay.
By looking into this PO, can I say that it is standard PO or can I say that it is a consignment PO or it is say that subcontracting PO, third party PO based on the item category. Based on the item
Okay.
category, I can justify. Okay.
Okay.
Clear? So purchase requisition is mandatory or not mandatory, it's again optional.
Okay. Okay.
So everywhere the purchase requisition is optional or mandatory, it's different. But this case, it's automatically created. So again, this will be getting the requirement from the sales order. So I'm not talking about that where I'm getting the requirement. I'm talking about that what is the process of the subcontract.
Okay. So it will start from a purchase order to invoice.
Yeah, it will be start with purchase orders, it might be start with purchase requisition, or it might be start with sales order, anything. Maybe
Okay.
if they're going with that requirement for the customer requirement, okay. So I got the customer requirement, then I will be start with sales order.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So the front what is happening, I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about only process. What is that?
Process. PO.
The,
Okay.
the process level, it is started from here. Okay. Okay. Anything will be happen in front. Maybe before that process, anything can be happen. It might be get from the production order. It might be can get from the process order. It might be can get from the customer orders, or it might be get from the cost centers also. Okay.
Okay.
Or it maybe get from the stock
பெட்ரோல்
information.
தீர்ந்துட்டு வண்டி எடுத்துட்டு போயிட்டேன் போயிட்டு பெட்ரோல் போட்டுறேன்.
Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay then. Good. And okay, then we'll stop today. Okay. So hope you understand the subcontracting process and third party process and this P2P cycle. Okay. So please make sure prepare some notes so that it is very easy to you before when the next time when we're talking about that, you must be in SAP when we are doing the practice, you must be aware about this process. Okay. Okay, clear?
Yeah. Clear.
Okay then. Thank you then.